Hey guys, I got with the pick. It is early afternoon on Tuesday. Let's talk about last night. Last night on here, we gave the Steelers -2.5. The line completely changed to Cleveland -1 by the time of the kickoff. First off, let me tell you, they weren't falling. They weren't fooling me. Not one bit. Last night, you guys know exactly what we did. We had Pittsburgh for the win and the cover. And over on TikTok, I put out an NBA game, and I used the word lock last night, which I don't like to use. And Philadelphia was given 14, and they won by 20. Guys, yesterday was another 2-0 day. I'm not going to jinx myself by telling you guys what the number's been over the past 10 to 12 days. I'm not going to jinx myself. But know this. I would put my numbers up against anybody else that you can find that's doing what I'm doing. I'd put these numbers up against. You can probably just look in your wallet. Not even like open it all the way, but just open it a little bit to see what's been going on with me. It's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling knowing that you guys are picking up a little bit of change. And turning that change and leveraging it against their change and picking up more change. Well, guys, tonight I am going to release the last college bowl game here right now before the national championship game. The game we're looking at is the Texas Bowl, where LSU at 6-6 is playing Kansas State at 7-5. This line opened up at LSU -2.5. And right now it sits at Kansas State -7. Yes. 9.5 point change. For good reason. It should be that. My opinion, it probably should be a little bit higher. This total opened up 46.5 and it sits at 47.5. LSU finished the season with back-to-back wins. That's the only way they got to this bowl, was they won back-to-back wins. They beat A&M, and then they beat UL Monroe. This team averages 27 points a game, and they give up 25. They average 373 yards, and they give up 372. Now, LSU is without their starting quarterback tonight, Max Johnson. He is transferring to Texas A&M, and he will not be available tonight. And they haven't said who their starter is. All I do know is it's not a good situation for LSU. LSU is also going to be without their two best defensive players, Damone Clark and Neil Farrell. Their two best defensive players, which are focusing on the draft. K-State lost their last two games to Baylor and Texas. It's been an absolute roller coaster ride for K-State all season long. In the last game, they had to start Will Howard as their quarterback last game because Thompson was injured. But they expect, in the word that I just read about 5 minutes ago, they don't even expect, Thompson will be the starting quarterback tonight. That is huge for Kansas State. Not only that being huge, the rest of the team is going to play tonight. They have nobody opting out. They have nobody going to the NFL draft. K-State has everybody tonight. It almost sounds like it's not fair. You know what? I think I've said those words about 10 times during this during college bowl season this year. It almost seems like it's not fair. And I'm pretty sure every time I've said that, the team that it's not fair against always loses. Go figure. It's not fair. It's K-State team. They put up 26 points a game. And here's their strong part. I mean, they got an absolute stud on offense. Not their quarterback. I'll get to him. I'll tell him. Vaughn. Vaughn is a stud. Running back for K-State. They are a run-first team, run-second team, run-third team. They are a team that runs. This K-State team, like I said, they scored 26. And the strong part in their nucleus of this team, their defense only gives up 21 points a game. Listen, guys, that is very impressive. When you play in a Power 5 conference, and especially you're not like one of the top teams in the conference, and you're still only giving up 21 points a game. Think about that. Think about how impressive that is. That is impressive. K-State's record and year could have been a lot different. And I mean like better. Not worse, better. I mean they could have finished 9-3 easily. If not 10-2. This is a very, very solid team. LSU will not like this game tonight one bit. They will not like it. K-State, their defense doesn't specialize in one thing. Or you know what, let me take it back. Their defense does specialize in one thing. Stopping the other team. I don't want to break down passing and running because they are very stingy on both ends of that. K-State is good at limiting the opponent to yards, first downs, time of possession. That's what they're good at. This K-State team does the opposite of that very, very, very well. And if you have a team that runs the ball as good as Kansas State, and they're controlling the clock, and they got 15 or they got 10 more first downs, and you're not going to have the ball that long during the game. So I mean, your opportunities of scoring is going to be so low, it's not funny. And I see that happening in this game. Early and often. I do. My guess tonight is LSU will have a freshman as a quarterback. Either a walk-on freshman or a freshman. That's my guess. So expect, it's not a guess, but expect LSU to roll out a freshman tonight to start this bowl game. I'm going to tell you what else they're going to be missing on the sidelines, LSU. They're going to have no coaches tonight. They have no coaches. I'm going to leave it at that. LSU has no players and no coaches. I have no idea. And you know what? I think back to it. UCLA canceled their game 2 hours before the game was supposed to kick off. I sure in the hell hope I'm not making a video on a bowl game that is going to get canceled tonight. Because there has been COVID scare in this game also. LSU has, I don't want to jinx it anymore. I'm just praying for this game to go on tonight. You've heard me say this a lot also. Layup. Yes, it feels like another layup. I expect a couple turnovers. I expect K-State to have quite a bit more possessions, or I don't want to say possessions, a couple more possessions, but the time of possession should be a very wide margin, This whole game is just setting up for a recipe for disaster for LSU. It's kind of like they're the sacrificial lamb tonight for some reason. And K-State's not real happy. You know, they lost their last game to Texas. They had to start their backup. I know K-State's looking to I know they're looking to get that game back, to get that win back, and they're going to take it out on LSU tonight. You know, K-State's playing against a very, very, very undermanned LSU team tonight. I see K-State winning comfortably. Double-digit win. Just dominating this game on every aspect there is. The offensive side and defensive side. I really had a hard time putting these two side by side and looking at exactly what they have tonight. Not what they had in the season, but what they have tonight. And it was very hard for me to find out how LSU is not only going to move the ball, but how in the hell are they going to score the ball? I have a hard time finding that out. I'm not going to dig any more because I'm not expecting LSU to score a whole bunch tonight at all. I'm looking for K-State to have their way. Obviously, guys, you know what the pick is. This is our last bowl game before the BCS championship game. Man, we're so hot, it's not even funny. Let's turn the flame up just a little bit more tonight. Just a little bit more tonight. I want to be on full throttle by the time the championship game gets here next week. And we're going to do that tonight. We're picking up more house money, guys. Listen, I'm going to drop something over on TikTok. If you don't follow me over there, go over there and follow me. Get on TikTok. Put in Hat Guy with the Picks. Last night I gave Philadelphia. It was a lock. Tonight I'm going to give another game I absolutely love. Get over there, follow me. Make sure you don't miss a video over there as well. Guys, pick tonight Kansas State minus the 7. You guys have a blessed and safe night and enjoy watching this game. And you guys get to put the price tag on your slip of how much you want to win tonight. Because I know how much I'm going to put on mine. Till I get back to you guys, you already know I'm going to get back to getting this cash.